Alright, so how's everybody doing today? So, I just actually had something happen to myself that's something that I've used as a technique over the years, and I can't express how many times I have been ridiculously grateful that I've done this one thing. And the background to it is I've had money and I've been broke. Now, I've never been rich, okay? But there have been times when I've made six figures, when six figures was a lot of money. And there's times like now where maybe I'll pay my bills this month, maybe I need to use the credit card. Now, I know a lot of people when they have money, you want to enjoy the good life. You want to be able to go out and do the things that you enjoy, and you want to shower those around you with, gifts that maybe you couldn't normally do. And there's not necessarily anything specifically wrong with that. But actually, this now I'm remembering this technique, I've used it to great advantage, but it will tend to sometimes cause an issue in your relationship if you're married and you're really the finances are shared and things are really combined. And what that technique is when you have money, this is going to sound stupid, but allow me to explain. When you have money, buy things that you're going to need. So what do I mean by that? Well, I'm going to go with the first example. I've been selling on eBay since 1999. About 2008, 2009, really, and into 2010, really doing well. Really was doing well, okay? And we didn't have a ton of extra money. Not a ton, but I'd have 500 here, 400 here, 600 here. I'd have extra, okay? And what I did, and this did not help my relationship any, but this is what I did. Instead of spending that money on Disney trips and things that maybe the kids or my wife would have wanted, I spent it on more merchandise to sell on eBay and put it away. I packed it away. Well, long story short, the pandemic came. The way to go get all of my merchandise pretty much dried up and died for almost 2 years. And I've been living on that stuff for almost 3 years now. Not making a ton of money, but the math I've used is I've spent about $10,000 to $15,000 on product that was over and above. That was the extra product I was buying then. I spent about $10,000 to $15,000 on product when I had that extra money, and in the last 3 years, it's probably gotten me about $60,000, $70,000 in profit. So it's not bad, right? But the point is that I had the money, and that's what I spent it on. Now, I've done that several times with eBay, and then something else just popped up. Well, a couple of other things. My camera equipment and my computers that I use to run the YouTube channels and everything like that. I could not buy this camera right now. I couldn't buy the computers that I have right now. When I had the money, I got two really expensive, nice, custom-built PCs for the video editing, and to be able to do, I went over and above. I said, I don't know if I'm going to need it for this, but I want to already have it in case I do, and now I do, because I have to edit the sound a lot, and there's a lot of memory that you need and whatnot. So I have that equipment that now I couldn't buy it. I don't have the money to buy it again. But even something smaller like what I went into my closet today and did. This is the time of the year I'm walking around a lot in the yard, and my feet's starting to hurt, right? I need new shoes. Well, the shoes that I like to use, or they're called Nun Bush, if you know what kind of shoes they are. Very comfortable, soft sole. They've got cushions on the inside. I can pick up a new pair on eBay for about 50 bucks. Now, right now, 50 bucks is a kick in the nuts for me. I'm not even going to lie. But this would have been right before the pandemic. I had some money, and I went and I bought 5. I found somebody, and I bought 5 brand new pairs. And I just remembered it this morning. I was getting ready to walk outside with the dogs. I'm like, man, my feet are hurt. I need new shoes. And I've been looking on eBay, and I've been finding a pair here, a pair there. It was 50 bucks, and I don't have 50 bucks. So I remembered, wait a minute, I was smart when I had money, right? I went into my closet, boom, I still had 2 more pairs. So I got a brand new pair. They're like $200 retail. I got a brand new pair of shoes on my feet right now. Feels much better. I couldn't have done that now. I don't have that kind of money. So, the point here is not to illustrate my sob story of being broke. The point is, when you have money, do smart things with it. It's not always the thing that you're going to put in the bank, or you're going to put it even to in investments, because you can lose your investments. Okay? The computers and the camera equipment, pretty safe, right? Okay? All the merchandise that I bought, pretty safe. The shoes, I mean, unless somebody comes and takes the stuff out of the house, I'm not going to lose that. But it's little things like that. And I guess the trick to it is being able to move for or look forward when you have money, and look forward 5 years. This is the technique. This is how I would do it. If you're in a space right now where you have some extra money, look forward 5 years. Think about what you're doing now, the things that you enjoy, the things that you have, and think about if in 5 years you needed to buy them again. If it broke or you lost it and you needed to buy it again, what would those things be? Now for me, it was the computer, the editing equipment, the merchandise to sell, and because I'm always outside doing something, walking, shoes was far and away. I could have holes throughout my clothes, don't care, but I need good shoes. So I bought the most important things that I would need should 5 years from now something occur and I didn't have the money to do it. Now, I know a lot of guys that want to buy a car. You know, my brother from another mother would say, well, I bought these sports cards. It's an investment. Don't lie to yourself, guys. Don't lie to yourself, okay? The car is not an investment. The sports cards are not an investment, okay? And I'm not talking about an extra box of cigars either, okay? Buy things that you know you're going to have a need for, that if 3 years, 5 years down the road comes and something has happened and you don't have the money to buy it, that you can go into your closet, pull out a $200 pair of shoes or $50 on eBay, and you can still have the things that you had when you had money, even though you don't have any money left. And then do what I did, which is my new technique now. I've decided, this is a little bit of an aside, but my new technique is I'm just going to open up a new YouTube channel every day and put content on it until one of them, until one of them does well enough to pay all the bills. I'm up to 5 now, so we'll see how that works out. All right. Short and sweet this morning. I had that happen to me, and I just felt so good with the new shoes on. I figured not everybody's smart when they have money. Okay, my brother. Should I throw my brother? I'm going to throw my brother from another mother under the bus here. I'm going to throw him under the bus. When he was in the United States Air Force, then he got out, went into the Navy, and he's 4 or 5 tours over in Iraq and Afghanistan. And then he got disability. And when he got out of the Navy, he got about an $80,000 bad check for disability through Social Security. I don't know how it was, but he got a big fat check. And he took it all to the track. All to the track. Now, that's an entirely different situation about not having a gambling addiction. But it's not like he took $10,000 and bought things he needed and then blew the 70. So even if you've got a big wad of money and you think there's no way I'm going to run out of money, oh you can. Oh, you can, okay? Dip your stick in the wrong hole one time, next thing you know you're popping out twins and you're out of money. Be smart. Be smart when you were smart to get the money. Be smart when you have the money, or else you're going to look really stupid when you don't have it anymore.